Gets the first, what's left of the first half and the second half. Now Strong after the foul. He'll go to the line. He's got 2 free throws coming. 23-16 the score. And we'll check the audio here for a second. Put Coach Sidner on play-by-play for just a second.
Tyler Strong makes the first one.
All right, it sounds good from my end. I don't know. Maybe it isn't cutting out now anymore. Maybe it got cleared up.
This is the second one, though.
Second free throw's a miss,
Will
but Brown
gets the rebound, puts it back.
All right, Cats cut it back to a 4-point lead. Marion has it now with 5 seconds to go here in the first period. They're going to try to get a shot off, and it got batted away, and the ball is on the floor loose at the end of one. 23-19, and wow, what a quarter we had there. The Cats played really well, hanging in there. Like we said, low body count for the Bearcats, but right now they're playing hard through one.
But you make a good point. In the long run, will missing some kids with that illness, that sickness, some injuries there, will it hurt us? Marion's bench tonight's a little bit deeper because they have everybody here. And then you kind of worry about if, in this second quarter right here, if they start calling some tight fouls and we get in foul trouble, what do we do then?
Yeah, that's another issue. Right now, 3 fouls apiece for each team as we head into the end of the first quarter. 19 points for the Cats, 23 for the Scarlet Hurricane. Again, both teams sitting middle of the pack in the Southwest District. Marion definitely having the better year overall. They're close to 500 at 8-7. Or they're over 500, 8-7. And both of them really trying to compete here in the district as we get ready again for that playoff push. And we're really right in it's time for the grind season, really, isn't it? The boys played Graham last night. The girls still got to play an extra game, basically, on the schedule. It'll be
interesting. Now, what could happen, though, sometimes like those games like that, if we're up in the district and it doesn't matter, then sometimes we don't end up playing it because of weather and things like that. And Graham being up there, you never know, like snow and things like that. You might not even end up needing to play it.
So as we start the second period, Marion got it but lost it there as they turned it over on a bad pass, trying to get it out to Kelby Ford. I'll tell you, Kelby looks big in football pads and everything, but when he's just out on the court, he's definitely a, physical. You can tell he spends some time in the gym as for football season and for basketball. Inman driving, left hand, missed, but he'll go to the line after the foul. But, sometimes, you see the pads, you don't realize how strong looking an athlete is.
Like I said, he ran hard, so there were some muscles behind the pads there.
Of course, he is a senior, so everybody in the Southwest District sighing a sigh of relief, right?
Well, what was interesting, he's a senior, but the junior, they had another running back that started in front of him, so he was kind of like the backup. So then think about how good the other running back was.
That's true. Second free throw missed. Inman made the front end. 23-20 the score in favor of the Scarlet Hurricanes. 7.5 minutes to go until halftime. Cats have Brown on the floor. They get it inside. Marion does. Block there by Strong. That's the second block of the game for the Cats. Inman crosses up Kelby Ford, who ends up down. What a move by Inman. Ford's even impressed. He tripped him up, and Inman went in with the layup. That was a move there for Alex, and they've cut it to a 1-point game in favor of Marion. There's 4-3 from the right wing. Missed. Watkins or Austin gets the board.
A lot of contact there.
A lot of momentum now for the Cats as they'll drive. Here's Austin not slowing down. Contact. They called a travel. Austin was trying to avoid Ford.
It's going to be interesting.
I don't know about that. Of course, there was going to be contact regardless. Austin was coming down the floor so quick.
Now, the one thing that we have to be able to – got to keep our heads here. The call doesn't go our way. Got to keep our heads.
Everybody jumping up. Another block. Strong with 2 blocks in the last 3 possessions as the Cats look to push. Strong going in, and a charge called on Virginia High. Tyler Strong. Timeout called by the Cats and Coach Razik. Only a 1-point lead for Marion so far. Cats have scored 4 this quarter. Marion has been held scoreless so far in the opening minute and change. So far, scrappy game. Both teams going down the floor. Quick possessions, too. Nobody's really getting into offense. It's just everybody in transition.
Trying to get those easy possessions. You're trying to get those easy points. And like I said, when you're, it's working well, but it's not so well when you get turnovers. And there we had some couple of possessions where we went down to turn the ball, gave it back to Marion. Marion went down and gave the ball right back to us. So sometimes, when you do that, you kind of want to slow the pace down a little bit.
So after the timeout, again brought to you by State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue in Bristol, the Bearcats will be on defense. Johnny Wynn, Jake Johnston, Alex Inman, Tyler Strong, and Will Brown out on the floor for the Bearcats as Caleb Osborne has the ball, but guarded closely by Wynn, who tries to get a tie-up, but they get out of it.
A lot of contact there.
There's Osborne, who takes a couple of steps. They call a whistle blown. I don't know what it is. Should have been a travel. They called a foul. They called Johnny Wynn for a foul. But to me, it was almost like island hopping.
They're saying he was. I guess he was shooting. I'm not sure there. I was with you. I thought he walked.
Coach Razik was rolling the arms there for a walk signal, but no call.
But the frustrating as a kid, as a basketball player out there, when the officials let you play physical like that and don't call you the first few times, you continue to play that way, and then you don't know how to play because then a minute later they call you for some contact. And
they make both the free throws, so it ends up paying off. Could have been a turnover. 25-22, Marion with the lead. Finally break that 4-0 scoring streak for the Cats. They're strong. A three left wing missed off the back rim. Will Brown nearly come down with the board, but it goes to Gilly, the junior. Marion having a hard time getting it up the floor so far, as now Osborne will try to get it up. He feeds it to Vance, who's driving.
Like Wynn knocked the ball away again, but it went right to Marion.
Ford took a step too soon. He brought the ball up off the floor, and they call a travel. They've got timeout down here as they're going to let Taylor Vance tie his shoe. Gavin Austin checks in for Johnston during the timeout. 25-22, Cats trailing Marion, but definitely an energetic and start for this one for the Bearcats. Again, they played two nights ago against Graham. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go until half. Inman driving. Gets the pass out, but throws it right to Osborne. And here comes Marion with numbers. And Johnny Wynn changes it with the turnover. Gets it to Strong. Strong with a right-hand lay-in. Gives a hand slap of the hand, a high five there to Wynn, and it's a one-point game. A wide-open look, but he doesn't take it. Yeah. Marion gets set again. Ford has it on the right wing, guarded closely by Wynn. A drive and a charge called. As Austin, I didn't know if they were going to get it because Austin didn't really go down very quick.
I don't know.
He gave ground, but it was an aggressive move offensively. But
no.
Austin gets the charge call, and Coach Razek's going to be happy about it. 25-24, Marion with the lead. That's a big charge. They make a squad change as all five players on the court new, as Alex Mazoff will be on the point. But Devin Wolf back out there along with Ty Blevins.
You said they switched all five. That is huge because that means you keep everybody fresh.
And Kyle Robinson on the floor as well as Austin White. Gavin Austin, three from the top, missed, and a rebound goes to Marion as Wolf. Marion trying to push here in transition. Jump fake, and they'll try to get it inside. Double team, pass back out, three from the right wing, missed. Inman tried to keep it alive, but it goes to Marion as Blevins come down with it. Now Marion trying to get back in, driving top of the free throw line. Turnover, and here comes Inman, a left-hand lay-in. Got it, and the Cats got the lead, 26-25. First lead of the day for the Bearcats.
They're letting them play tonight.
Hard screen right at half court, knocked Wynn down as Mazoff set a good screen. Foul inside as they got the drive off of the screen. I don't know who they ended up getting. They had Inman there and Austin.
They called on Inman.
Yep. That's his first. 6 team fouls now for the Cats. 4:03 to go till halftime. First free throw, no good. Still a 1-point lead. That's the worst thing that could happen here is it turns into a tie game. Johnny Wynn going to take a break after getting that hard screen set on him. As now Dalton Taylor will check in for the first time today, the lone freshman on the roster. Back to a tie game after the second free throw was made. Now Inman brings it up the floor, so we'll see Dalton Taylor, definitely very athletic player. See what he can do as Inman works off a screen from the left, going underneath. He got hit. He got the shot up, hit off the bottom of the rim. He'll go to the line for two anyway. Alex has that sort of calmness. You don't really see that in a lot of players. Kind of, when even when he's in transition, he's looking around.
He does. He's a.
You don't see that a lot in high school.
He's a good point guard. He's a good point guard that can score.
First free throw good. Cats back in front, 27-26. And this game didn't start off well at all for the Bearcats. It looked like Marion was going to run away with it. It was up 9 points at one point in this one, and Cats have clawed back into it. Again, the big thing will be to watch the foul count, and then, of course, how tired we get because we're not playing with very many tonight.
I think that's the most thing we got to watch for is will we get tired like that? They're switching 5. Eventually, do we get tired? Another block.
Austin comes up over the top and gets a block.
We got to push. The foul on Marion.
And a foul on Marion on the back end. Definitely a lot of contact tonight, but like you said, they're swallowing the whistles early. And at least they're consistent because they did the same thing in the girls' game.
Yeah, like I said, if you do this, I'm fine with that. Let both teams play, let them get after it. Both teams are playing aggressive. Both teams are getting after it, trying to go for steals, and just let them play.
The 7th foul will send Dalton Taylor to the line. Again, the freshman. Cats lead by 2, so have a chance here to extend it to 4 if he can make them both. Got to make the first one up, and he rattles it in, banks it off. Hey, that square is up there for a reason.
It counts.
29-26, 3:41 to go in the second period.
It'll be interesting how they continue to call the game, though.
Dalton Taylor hits off the front and missed. 29-26, 3-point lead for the Cats. 3.5 to go until half. Here comes Marion. Vance driving. Little dish underneath. A good pass. It leads to 2 as Blevins puts it in easy. A couple of Cats there got off the ground, and it really allowed Blevins just to sneak in underneath. Now Austin with it. Cats holding a 1-point lead. Austin goes up left hand, missed. Rebound goes to Wolf, and here comes Marion.
A lot of contact.
Yeah, Inman able to get off though just in time. They get it back out left wing. Got Taylor up in the air as they get it back underneath. They'll end up getting a double dribble.
Good call there.
That will go on Austin Wyatt. I think really what threw him off was Will Brown was jumping up and down, and all he had to do was turn and come up with it. Instead, he put it back on the ground and end up leading to a penalty or a foul. Look at me. It's seeing you with football. Yeah, it's getting me wanting to get back to football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a turnover, a travel, and now Inman has it. Cats nursing a 1-point lead. Good play there as they get Taylor underneath. A lot of contact, no foul. Will Brown gets the tie up, and it'll go to the Cats.
But it'll be football season before you know it. I tell you right now, though, the way they're letting these kids play, I mean,
it feels like
we got a football game tonight.
I feel like you got a headset on, so it's not far different, not much different, is it?
I won't break it.
You're not wearing shorts tonight like you did the majority of the season. Inman has it right corner now. Austin Inman back to the top. Looked at a very long 3. Now he dishes it back out. Brown, an open look, but he missed it long. That was a really good look. Couldn't finish, though, and he nearly gets a tie up. But good, strong play there by Wyatt to get it out of there. And here comes Marion in transition. Layup, got it. And it's back to a 1-point lead for Marion. Here comes Inman driving left hand. He gets it back out to Taylor. Don't know how he got that pass off and takes the defender, Dalton, or takes Taylor to the ground. Goes in transition the other way, misses.
A lot of contact.
Still
loose. A lot of contact.
End up getting a foul underneath with Brown. I guess Brown figures why not? They're doing it on one end, why not do it on the other? But, down here I don't know what happened. Will Brown had the ball literally pushed. He was taken away from the ball. That was a strip, wasn't it? It was a football strip.
That's what we try. That's what we teach our kids. Strip the ball away, and that's exactly what they did there.
They've been working some strip drill over it.
I wonder if that kid's a football player.
Well, Dalton Taylor will check out. It's now Rohan Spike back out on the floor. Second free throw up and in. Back to a 2-point lead for the Hurricanes. Actually, it was the first free throw. So 31-29. They've got a chance to extend it to 3 here.
But like I said before,